Well, I've gone up a little bit up the pre-prepped road for Avatar Rise for you guys. You can see it's a beautiful sunny day out in Port Renfrew. I've mentioned this before, but if you're new to following along, this Avatar Rise, which we have an existing PLR on right now, could very easily represent the first affordable, attainable community in Port Renfrew in the southern end of Vancouver Island in decades to come. We do want to make a few amendments to it, some changes. We are going to start looking at our capital stack on it there. So if you are interested in finding out more, whether it's the investment side on here or the potential investment side on here or the actually acquiring and developing a home for yourself out in here, Port Renfrew, by all means reach out. But what I'm walking up right now is just the preliminary prep road of what this subdivision is going to be. It's roughed out for us right now. And I want you to know, these are on average quarter-acre lots. Some of them obviously smaller, but we're going to use density averaging. That allows us to keep the lot size down, hopefully some of the costs down, making sure that these lots are affordable. We're going to be working with some builders to potentially put some units on here that are, again, affordable and attainable, so that individuals, young families can come in and acquire a property here. They can live in Port Renfrew. They can stay in Port Renfrew. Represents a great investment opportunity, at least in our opinion it is. And some of the other things that we're going to look at as well is the fact that we want to be able to slightly amend or change up the PLR to better suit and work with things like CMHC MLI Select, so we can have some rental units in here. Maybe we change it up to a building strata so that we can have some duplexes. But again, these are right now in the existing PLR that is approved. They represent on average a quarter-acre lot, which allows for a primary residence as well as a secondary auxiliary dwelling unit and potentially a suite even in there that can be rent out. So there's lots of opportunities, and we want to do as light of a touch as possible so that we can retain as many of these trees. That's why it's called the Avatar subdivision. So follow along for more. Comment if you want to hear more specifically, and as always, keep shoveling it.